humans! My name is Lorelai, but you can call me Lori, and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club with special guest...
Hey, fuckers.
Ace! And the microphone is too high.
It was like that for a reason.
Why?
I don't know.
Okay, well,
I just
let's
know it was
start
a
this
reason.
back up. So we need to impress Sayori.
A third time.
Yes, so,
Not pout.
fun?
Yeah!
Alright,
Grief.
joy I know works.
But
Doesn't
grief
it?
also works.
Okay. Tears? Yeah. Jumpy.
No.
Oh, shit.
You forgot that?
Yeah.
She literally had a poem called Jump last time.
Sorry. Okay, rain cloud?
Yeah, I think that'll work.
Yeah, okay.
Sadness.
Feelings words. Laugh?
Daydream.
Daydream? Are you sure?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Scars? Or is that too dark?
That's family?
Yeah, okay. Email. Lazy?
Alone.
Alone? Yeah, okay. Anger, it's a feelings word.
No, anger is Natsuki, remember?
Depression.
Yes. Dream. No.
Calm?
Yeah.
Or happiness?
Happiness.
Yeah.
Unrequited.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
It's kind of long.
Yes, I'm
Seems
sure.
like a Yuri word. Oh, okay, yeah.
Peace?
No.
Ah, come on. Natsuki?
Really? Okay,
Passion? Nope, that might be a Yuri word.
all
Comfort.
of these look like Yuri. Okay, explode! Shame?
Shame.
You sure?
Yes.
Alright, cool.
Why are you so happy about that? Play.
Alright, cool. Hope?
Yeah.
Yeah. And one more.
Loud. Worked before.
And one more.
Wonderful. No, that might be
Anxiety, wrath, cheer, melody.
wonderful.
Wonderful.
Yeah!
Alright, we did it. An almost perfectly Sayori poem.
Oh man.
Long pause.
I'm the last one here again.
Don't worry, I just walked in too.
Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Monica is filled with determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano.
Parallels.
Yeah. Well, maybe not determination.
Oh.
But I guess passion. Remembered that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great.
That's a change of tone.
Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival. But it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food.
I'm on board. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden.
Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You, of all people? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you, of all people?
Yeah, I'm curious too.
Because it's right in your name. Monica. That's not how you say my name at all. Monica, I think that was what it was. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Huh?
Fourth wall break.
Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me.
Where is Sayori, anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. Huh. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. You're spacing out again.
Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else.
Huh? Is everything alright?
Of course. Why wouldn't it be?
It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things.
Geez, you worry too much about me.
I'm
fine. See?
Sayori shows me a big smile.
Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone.
Well, alright. If you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back toward everyone else. Idiots! But the conversation is already dispersed, with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk.
Kaido, what's up?
Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently?
Anything up with her? In what way do you mean?
Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today.
Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her.
That voice is rubbing me the wrong way, Ace. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber racer up and down her desk.
Maybe there is something on her mind. And I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Kaito. You certainly know her a lot better than I do.
Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time when I asked, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now.
No. It's important to me, too. I mean, I'm also friends with her.
What is with your voice?
Just let me do my thing.
It's really
And
annoying.
I also care about the well-being of my club members. You know.
It's like...
Maybe I'll try talking to her myself.
Are you sure about that? She seems like she wanted to be left alone.
Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest.
Person of interest? What do you mean by that?
I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Kaito.
Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion?
Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know? She's been so much happier since you joined the club. It's like an extra light has been turned on inside of her.
What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it has always been.
You're so funny, Kaido. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful because that's just how she is when she's around you? I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway?
I hate that voice so much.
I mean, that's kind of the point, but whatever.
Anyway, I get that that's what you're going for. But it's working very well.
Working too well?
Yeah, it's like, it's rubbing me so the wrong way.
I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said.
She went from soccer mom to, like, creepy fake sympathy really quickly.
I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now.
Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room where Sayori is sitting. What are you doing? I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her, but she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much I do care about her. Exactly how much do I care about her? Jeez. That I'm letting this weigh me down so much. Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica.
Okay, everyone.
After some time passes. Stop. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room.
Why don't we share our poems now?
I'm going to start with Sayori. Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Sayori. Alright.
This is your best one so far. It's really, really nice, Kaido.
Thanks. Sayori, you've been a little quiet today. Is everything alright? I'm gonna sneeze. Not happening. Wait.
You're my terrible anime sound effects again.
No, not happening.
Of course! Everything is fine. Maybe I'm just a little tired today.
Do you want a nap or something? What the?
No, that's silly. Don't worry about me, okay? I only want to see smiles on your face.
Well, alright.
Hey, Kaito. I'm still a little surprised. I really thought that you would try writing your poems like the way Yuri does.
Nah.
Or even Natsuki.
Nah.
But in the end...
Yeah. I guess you're the one who likes this one the most.
Why?
I like you!
You don't want to get closer with everyone else?
Wait. Of course I do. But that doesn't mean I need to try so hard to impress them. I still understand you the most, Sayori. I know you have to sometimes put up with me. And I have to sometimes put up with you. But we have a wavelength or something. And this is how the poem came out. Sometimes it feels like you're the only exciting thing in my life. So sometimes it's just easier to write when thinking about you. Sayori?
No. Kaido, I don't deserve this.
Ah!
You're too nice to me. Why are you doing this?
You're my best friend and I like you. Sayori has trouble keeping her voice steady all of a sudden.
If you had fun with everyone else instead, this would be so much easier.
Sayori! I glance around the room to make sure nobody has noticed this. Sayori, I probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. Tell me what will cheer you up. Sayori shakes her head. She sniffles and keeps shaking her head. Finally, she gathers herself and puts on a smile.
It's nothing, Kaido. It's just a little rain cloud. I'm sorry you had to see that. I promise it won't happen again.
I'm not just comfortable.
Just smiles from everyone, okay?
I'm not comfortable.
That's all that matters. Go play with everyone else. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today.
No. Sayori.
Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay?
No.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. I am not okay. She's not allowed to be humming that. Monica next.
Alright. Can I read Yuri and Natsuki's poems?
We didn't get to read Sayori's poem!
Oh shit, you're right. So can I read them?
No.
Hi, Kaido. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival?
Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought.
Okay, no pressure.
Excuse me.
But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see.
I don't really care about that. The person I have a crush on just walked out!
Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem.
Sure. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands.
It's kind of funny.
How so?
No, not the poem. I mean, it's funny how your poems and Sayori's poems have been getting more and more similar to each other every day. I'm surprised you're so in sync with her. Then again, you've been spending a lot of time together lately, haven't you?
I guess you could say that. Although we kind of grew up as best friends, I haven't been seeing as much of her this past year. But since I joined the club, we've been spending a lot of time together again.
I see. That reminds me about how Sayori has been a little bit off today.
Just making sure everything's okay here.
Yeah.
Yeah? Did she tell you something?
Well, Kaido, you haven't been flirting with her, have you?
Of course not, I have. I've been treating her like I always do.
I mean, yes you have, but that's not a good thing.
Flirting.
Alright. Just making sure. I know how much you care about her. It would be terrible if something bad happened to her, so keep an eye on her.
You know what that reminds me of? Okay, then.
I'll let you know when to take a look. Sayori's been acting so much happier ever since you joined the club.
Except for today.
What could have happened all of a sudden?
I don't know, maybe someone's messing with shit. I mean, that's probably who they're saying they're gonna delete, right?
Well, never mind.
You're creepy.
This really isn't the time to be talking about this.
Why is everyone so creepy all of a sudden?
Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright?
Is this the part where it starts to get...
No.
But, like...
No.
But it's soon, right? Alright. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer. All meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather. She cut me off?
Did you click outside?
No, I just clicked the bar.
You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sorts of things that give life meaning. Alright. Me in the future, this will be a part where you take a picture of that, where you get a picture of that poem and you put it up on screen.
An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth, the lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one day, the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall, and fall, and fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, and all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind.
Got it?
Even then, we won't see the bottom.
We can read it later.
Okay.
Or I can find it online if you want.
Let's look up the poem. This is the third one, right?
Yeah. Monica's third poem, Act 1.
You're gonna need to cut out this part. There's a thing on there that I didn't want seen.
Yep.
So, just cut this part out. You can open it again when I open Monica's third poem.
Yes, your miraculous crush. Nino. We're cutting this part out anyway. Act 1. So we need...
The Lady Who Knows Everything. Alright, here it is. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth, the lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift to the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glittering in the twilight sky. Until one day the wind ceases to blow, and I fall, and I fall, and fall, and fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amounts to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind.
Damn.
Huh. Yeah, so we're getting those double meanings again.
But it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about.
I see. I never really put much thought into it.
In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we all had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know,
You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the clubs prefers It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy.
Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone.
You mean one-dimensional?
Yeah, that. Anyway,
I know what's happening.
here's Monica's writing tip of the day.
And you know what's happening. By now the viewers have got to be catching on. Oh dear.
Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm...
There's no N.
Disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into.
I will flick you.
Nope, no you won't.
I flicked you.
But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good, or okay, or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it, and the things you can work on.
I'm accidentally drawing on myself with this pen I found on the floor.
It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club.
Literature club.
Don't
That
you
sounds
think?
like mixing little and miniature if I say it like that.
Wait, is that going to be our
Littleature.
title?
Literature club?
Literature club.
Yes.
You have to figure out how to spell it.
Literature.
That's my advice for today.
Okay.
Thanks for listening.
Okay. Oh, I don't like you. Who next?
Bottom to top.
Okay.
Well done, Kaido. You've definitely improved your writing over the course of these few days. Has my advice been helpful to you?
I don't know. I've been ignoring it. Yeah, definitely.
I'm glad. Sharing our writing like this, it's a lot more fun and rewarding than I anticipated.
You're giving her Monica's voice.
Ugh.
Just use your own voice. For Yuri. I don't think it's... Wait, have you been using your own voice for any other character?
Natsuki?
Well, use your own voice for Yuri and make Natsuki like you but angrier.
It's a lot more fun and rewarding than I anticipated. I need to remember to thank Monica. I think we all felt a little awkward at first. But now it seems like everyone is enjoying sharing their writing and seeing what others think.
I guess I can't really disagree. I was afraid this whole thing would be a chore. It's a great way for me to spend some personal time with all the girls in the club. But it's been fun getting to know everyone and their writing. And I guess doing some writing myself.
Well, have you learned anything about yourself, Kaido? Well, you know how I like to say that writing is a very personal way to get in touch with yourself. In the end, it doesn't matter if you're a good writer or a bad writer. And even my opinions are just opinions. You know? Character development?
I think so.
As always, I believe what's most important is exploring and discovering yourself.
That's comforting. I'm kind of afraid of disappointing you in some way or another.
Why me?
Well, you're always sophisticated with your writing and have the most advice to share.
Is that so?
Yuri, thanks for a good minute.
That must be terrible.
Eh?
For me to have become someone whose opinion is fearsome? How unlikable of me.
Yuri, It's not as bad as you're making it sound in your head. I just meant that I respect your opinion.
I see. I'm sorry that I always overthink and come to those sorts of conclusions. I'm just a little too used to it.
Overthinking?
Being disliked.
Yuri.
What am I saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on.
1 second, that's still highlighted and it's bothering me. There we go. Alright. Do you want to share your poem now?
Okay. Here.
Beach. A marvel millions of years in the making, where the womb of Earth
Chaotically.
Are you sure?
It's chaotically.
That is poorly written. Chaotically meets the surface. Under the clear blue sky and expansive
handwriting's bad now.
but beneath gray rolling clouds an endless enigma. The easiest worlds to get lost in. This is like, there's a no. And there's a no?
Yeah, it's the same. It just seems more squashed.
Yeah. The easiest world to get lost in is one where everything can be found. One can build a sandcastle where the sand is wet. One can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet, but where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick at your foundations until you give in, or will some wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same. Yet we still build sandcastles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle, yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils. Turn back, and I abandon my peace to erode at the shore. Drift forward, and I return to earth forevermore. It's less direct than the last one, I would say.
Actually, I feel like the wording itself is more direct.
Yeah, the wording, but the meaning.
I'm aware that the beach is kind of an inane thing to write about, but I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it.
You say that like you didn't even want to write about it.
Oh, you haven't heard? After yesterday, Natsuki and I, well, it was amusing that we wrote about something similar in such different ways. So Natsuki wanted us to write about the same topic as each other again.
Cute.
I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing styles, or thought processes. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise she'd want to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off.
Whatever.
It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style.
Suddenly Yuri is the tsundere. It's not like I have an interest in her writing style or anything.
It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style or anything, Baka.
I just went with her request.
But, well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion.
Nice. So there
Blushy face.
So there wasn't really a deeper meaning. No wonder I was like, that's not very direct. Because the last one had an obvious deeper meaning, but this one didn't because there was none.
It was obvious to pretty much everyone except Kaido.
Well, that's because Kaido is dense as fuck.
The density of Kaido is more than water.
Kaido sinks like a stone, and I'm not talking pumice.
It can be refreshing, you know? It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while.
Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. Kaido's dense, but not deep. Natsuki!
Yeah!
Hi!
This one's alright.
Alright?
Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's, anyway. I see what you're going for, but it's just not really my style. I mean, that's fine. I'm mostly just glad that you're trying a little bit.
Well, of course I'm at least trying. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyway? Isn't that more of a compliment to me?
No! Gross! It's not like I care. It's just that one of us in this club has to make sure you're not slacking off.
Really? Well, what if you ended up just scaring me away?
It's not like you would actually do that.
Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun to hang out here, even if I have to put up with you. I said guh. Guh! Natsuki's O look next to my stomach.
Oh? Maybe I won't mind scaring you away after all.
I was just joking.
Oh, I know. Don't worry, I was too.
Huh. How the hell do you call that a joke? That seriously hurt. Well, maybe it was funny to her. I guess that's kind of the point. I should really just watch my mouth around Natsuki.
Anyway.
Natsuki holds out her poem to me like nothing even happened. I'll be your beach.
Beach?
I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminished your wonder over the years. Today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light, the walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. Hee. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand, bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand, wash your insecurities in the salty sea and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail, set you free in my windy sail, and remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. That's so cute! I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. This is a song! I've decided that it is a song. But if you let me be by your side, if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again.
Oh, I love it! My child.
Shipped.
Yeah. I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kinda hard to write anything negative about the beach.
Well, Yuri's take on it was a little more solemn.
Well, that's... Geez, she better not have said anything bad about mine. After all, she was the one who wanted us to write about the same topic.
What?
Ugh, you can really see her doing that, too. Making us write about a simple topic, and trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy.
Ooh.
Well, it's not like I care.
Who's telling the truth?
Baka. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. But there was nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice.
Huh.
Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Eh? Something did sound a bit unusual.
You three.
That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez, why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Ugh. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen.
Shit.
In
your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here.
Ah. It seems you're right. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on.
She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early.
Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey.
No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it.
Oh?
That curious expression coming from Yuri of all people? Wait, I said that out loud.
Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier, and everything is fine.
What did she say?
Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations. So, let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend.
Dodging the question.
I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. but we might need a lot of them, and different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted! And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can, guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No! That's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know? Now Natsuki's pouting too?
Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around.
That may be the case. But if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So, Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere.
Weren't we just talking earlier about how her handwriting was really hard to read?
Atmosphere? About that, I love atmosphere.
Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see.
That's great! You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Kaido.
The one who is truly useless.
You adjusted your glasses and everything.
It needed to be done.
Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would be really appreciative of that.
Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that?
I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give to you. It's not like Monica's gonna give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway.
Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that.
Motherfucker. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Kaido might not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So, therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations.
Ooh.
Hold on! I never said that! Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted!
Challenge accepted!
Challenge accepted.
I did, but I'm never going to admit it to you. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway?
Oh shit.
Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Kaido to... What are you saying? It will be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Kaido to decide how he'd like to contribute.
Are you sure about that?
Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know. So I'm sure he's interested. You literally just said, I'm surprised as well. So, sorry. I'm just saying, though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already?
I want to just go home for the weekend.
Kaido, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you.
Of course.
Very well. In that case... you can try.
I mean, if it's going to be anyone, then I prefer helping Sayori. I mean, we're already neighbors and...
But Monica said that Sayori was helping her.
That's still you.
Jeez. Do you really hate us that much?
Yes. No!
Sorry, I didn't mean for this to be difficult.
Are you sure? Well, I guess if anyone would be my second pick, it would be Natsuki. Well, baking sounds like it could be fun.
Are you sure about that?
And you guys made it sound like a lot of work, so it could probably use 2 people.
Don't worry. Baking is a ton of fun. You'll definitely agree.
Are you sure about that?
Just a minute ago you were saying that... That's because... Never mind, okay? Well, anyway, you'll be fine by yourself, right, Yuri? Of course. I'm used to it, after all.
Shit.
That's good.
Even though Yuri is being melodramatic, it's a little hard not to feel bad.
So, that's everything, right? Anything else we need to talk about? No, I think that's it. Are you guys excited? Yes! Everything except the performance is gonna be awesome!
I don't think that really counts.
What about you, Kaido?
Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out.
That's good enough for me. What about you, Yuri? Yuri? She's still sulking.
Yuri? Natsuki starts pouting too.
It's not that big of a deal or anything.
Are you sure about that?
Well, it might not be just that. I think that Yuri might just be feeling a little underappreciated in general. Having to come up with something for her to do and then nobody offering to help.
That doesn't mean... Ugh.
Natsuki glances back and forth between everyone with a worried expression.
Look,
Natsuki goes over and puts her hands down on Yuri's shoulders.
Yuri, you really are the most talented one here. And you're going to help make the event a lot more fun and welcoming. I mean, the cupcakes will probably help a lot too, but you're going to make the atmosphere special. That'll be really important for the way that people feel during the performances. So, you need to stop being dumb and give yourself a little more credit.
Natsuki releases her hands and turns around to face the other direction.
You didn't really mean that, did you? Not really, but...
Yuri isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Natsuki's words, and I still ship it! Natsuki, of all people, to be saying such encouraging things. But I begin to understand. Natsuki was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this, because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves.
I'm sorry for being dumb. I'm going to do my best, and all of us are going to make it a really great event. Yeah. I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Okay, but I'm staying here a bit longer. I barely got to do any reading today, so... Fair enough, there's nothing wrong with that.
Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Yuri out the door as they chat between each other.
Where are you going?
Huh?
We still need to figure out our plans for this weekend. You literally would have gotten home and realized that you didn't even have a way to contact me.
Oh, that's true. I have no idea how that slipped my mind.
Geez, good thing I stopped you. I'm giving you my number, okay? You'd better not make it weird or anything.
Why would I do that? Natsuki gives me her number.
Okay, I'm coming over on Sunday. I'll bring all the ingredients.
Wait, you're coming to my house?
Well, yeah. What's wrong with that?
I mean, I just figured that since I'm the one helping, I would be going to your house.
Yeah, right. Like I could have a guy over at my house. My dad would kill me.
Really? That's kind of strict if you ask me.
Yeah, how do you think I feel? Can't do anything when my dad is home. Anyway, I just needed to complain for a second. We have each other's numbers now. That's all I needed from you. I guess I'll text you when I'm coming over.
Don't you need my address? Alright, fine by me.
She can get it from texting. Yeah, I'm really gonna show you why I love baking so much. So you'd better look forward to it.
Oh? Didn't you say you were just gonna give me the dirty work?
Well, I was just saying that. It's not like I could act like in front of everyone that I was looking forward to this.
Are you sure about that?
Wait, really?
Well, kind of. Just because I never got to bake with someone else before. That's all it is, so...
Alright, I get it. Sorry for overreacting. Anyway, I'll be heading out now. See you on Sunday.
Never mind.
I can't believe this. Natsuki is going to be coming to my house on Sunday? Even though I would have preferred to do this with Sayori, my anxiety still shoots through the roof. I guess I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, but who knows what might end up happening when we're outside of school. She even told me she was looking forward to it. I shake my head. Why do I feel nervous that Sayori finds out about this? It's not like we feel that way about each other. Besides, like Monica said, this is about the club. I have nothing to worry about. If I just go with it, then I'll have a good time.
Alright, discussion time.
Wow, alright, yeah. It's time to wrap things up.
Not really, I mean...
Well,
has it
we
really
started
been
at
that-
12:30, and there's only... Yeah, it's a short episode, but since there's not really going to be poems...
So let's discuss this now.
Okay.
So, what do you think about the situation so far? Sayori is, like, super depressed.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, jeez.
Oh, jeez. Oh, fuck.
Why
That
don't you
whole thing
oblivious
was
fuck?
So many red flags for me. Monica's acting weird.
What do you think she said to Sayori?
I think she made her feel worse. You know?
Yeah, sometimes even when people are trying to help you, what they say doesn't really help.
I don't think she was trying to help, though. I think she was being mean on purpose. Because she's jealous.
That's
I
true.
mean, she went after Sayori, the person that, you know, we're flirting with this whole time. And we can't flirt with Monica, so maybe she's jealous.
And even if we weren't flirting with Sayori, she is, like, best friend.
I am kind of worried, though, because Sayori's supposed to be helping Monica this weekend, right? So that means, like, we're not going to see her all weekend.
Well, maybe not.
And she's going to be around Monica, who made her feel bad.
Well, maybe not.
I'm just concerned.
Well, if we had played a little farther, maybe some of your fears would have been assuaged.
Yeah, but we don't really have time.
Yeah,
Besides, cliffhangers are cool.
and Voltron.
Well, I think that does it for this episode. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Like, subscribe, all that jazz. One of these days, I swear, I'm actually gonna get a real outro. But until then, this was Ace.
Bye, fuckers.
And me.